The poem Our Causarina Tree begins with the description of the tree itself. The poet says that the creeper has wound itself round the rugged trunk of the Causarina tree like a huge python. The creeper has left deep marks on the trunk of the tree. The tree is so strong that it bears the tight hold of the creeper. The tree is described as being gallant and possibly brave, as very few trees could survive the stranglehold of this creeper. The poet then goes on to describe the life that thrives amidst every facet of the tree. The tree is metaphorical, said as a giant due to its huge size, strength and boldness. The Causarina tree is covered with a creeper which bears red crimson flowers, which appear as though the tree is wearing a colorful scarf. Often at night, the garden echoes and it seems to be jubilant, and the song of a nightingale has no end. It continues till dawn. At dawn, when the poet opens her window, she is delighted to see the Causarina tree. Mostly in winters, a baboon is seen sitting on the crest of the tree, seeing the sun rise with her younger ones leaping and playing in the tree boughs. The shadow of the tree appears to fall on the huge water tank. Torudat says that it is not because of the majestic appearance of the Causarina tree that it is dear to her heart and soul, but also that she, along with her siblings, spent happy moments under it. Torudat has brought out the theme of nature as something that shares feelings with humans, that lightens the burden on the heart. The poet continues with the description of how strong the image of the tree is, even when in lands far away from the place. The tree is situated in her Bagmari house, and even in France and Italy, where the poet studied, she can hear the tree's lament. The poet wishes to consecrate the tree's memory and importance for the sake of those who are now dead, and looks ahead to her own death, hoping that the tree be spared obscurity, or that no one will remember it. She immortalizes the tree through this poem, like how Wordsworth sanctified the yew trees of Borrowdale. She says, "May love defend thee from oblivion's curse," expressing her wish that the love shield her tree against the curse of forgetfulness, that is oblivion. That the tree be remembered out of love and not because it cannot be forgotten. About the poet. Torudat or Torulata Dutt was born in a respectable Bengali Christian family. Her father Govind Chandra Dutt was a magistrate in Calcutta. She received good education under the loving care of her father, although female education was not encouraged in those days. She studied English literature and was educated in Western thought and culture. Her mother was also educated and had good knowledge of English and Bengali. In spite of her English education, her loyalty to Indian culture remained deeper. As a poet, she turned to her own country's tradition and culture as a source of inspiration. The songs and legends of India, which she had learned from her mother, provided the material for her poetry. Her works include A Sheaf Gleaned in French Fields, written in the year 1876, Ancient Ballads and Legends of Hindustan,